네, 4월 16일 4시네요. 아침 4시 일찍 일어났습니다. 오늘 쉐도잉은 Success is a habit, not a lucky break입니다. 한 달이나 2달 정도 이런 형태의 쉐도잉이 계속되지 않을까 싶고, 어느 정도 빠른 문장도 들을 수 있다고 생각이 되면은 좀 더 빠른 컨텐츠를 쉐도잉하거나 이제 직접 독서를 영어책을 읽어나가는 리딩을 하는 그런 시간을 갖는 것으로 바꿔볼까 하는 그런 생각도 있습니다. 그런데 아직까지 좀 부족하다고 느끼기 때문에 이런 형태로 계속 해볼까 합니다.
Became a millionaire overnight. Maybe they invented something, went viral, or landed a huge business deal. People call it luck. But what you don't hear is the story behind that moment. The years of effort, the early mornings, the sacrifices, the failures, and the habits that were repeated every single day. The truth is, success doesn't come out of nowhere. It is not a random surprise. It is built step by step over time. That is why in this video, we will learn the truth about real achievers. We will see that success is not magic, and it is not just for a lucky few. Success is a habit, and anyone, including you, can build it. Stay with me until the end, and I promise, your view of success will change forever. 1. Success leaves clues. Every successful person, no matter where they come from or what they do, follows a pattern. Success is not magic, and it is not only for a lucky few. It is something that can be studied, learned, and repeated. This is the truth most people ignore. When we see someone become rich, famous, or powerful, we often say, "Wow, they got lucky." But that's not the real story. The real story is much deeper. Every successful person leaves behind clues, small steps, daily actions, and consistent behaviors that build their success over time. Let's take a closer look. Think about athletes like Serena Williams. She's one of the greatest tennis players of all time. People often say she was born talented, but talent alone is not enough. Talent can open the door, but habits keep you in the room. Serena did not just wake up and become a champion. She trained hard every single day for years. She practiced early in the morning while others were sleeping. She kept training even when she was tired, even when she didn't win. She stayed focused, disciplined, and consistent. That's not luck, that's habit. And it's not just athletes. Business leaders like Steve Jobs or Elon Musk, artists like Leonardo da Vinci, and writers like J.K. Rowling, all of them followed certain habits. They worked when they didn't feel like it. They failed many times but kept going. They learned from their mistakes and improved their skills every day. These are the clues they left behind. If you follow their trail, you can build your own success story too. So how do you find these clues in your own life? Start by observing your daily routine. Are you waking up early, or are you hitting the snooze button again and again? Are you learning something new every day, or are you wasting time scrolling through social media? Are you practicing the skills that matter to your goals, or are you waiting for the right time to start? These questions are important because your answers show you where you are and where you need to go. Success leaves clues, but you must be willing to look for them. Pay attention to how winners live. Read books written by people who achieved great things. Watch interviews. Study their schedules. Learn how they deal with failure. You will see a pattern. And once
And
you see
once
the
you see
pattern,
the
you can
pattern,
copy
you can
it.
copy it.
You don't
You
need to be
don't need to
perfect.
be perfect.
You just
You
need to
just
follow the
need
path.
to follow the path.
Think of
Think
success
of
like a
success
treasure
like
map.
a treasure map.
The clues
The
are all
clues
around
are all
you.
around you.
Every habit,
Every
every
habit,
small
every small
change,
change,
every decision you
every
make.
decision you
It
make.
either moves you
It
closer to
either
your
moves you
goals or
closer
further
to your
away.
goal or further away.
So, begin today. Look for the
Look
clues.
for the clues.
Follow the
Follow
signs.
the sign.
And remember,
And remember,
success is not just for others. It is for anyone willing to walk the path, and that includes you.
And that includes you.
2. Habits define
Habits
your
define
future.
your future.
Your future
Your
is not
future
created
is
in
not
one big
created in one
moment.
big moment.
It is shaped
It
by
is
small
shaped by
choices,
small choices,
repeated every
repeated
day.
every day.
These small
These
choices
small
are
choices
called
are called
habits.
habits.
Many people
Many
think that
people
big
think
success
that
comes
big
from one big
success comes
decision
from
or
one
one
big
lucky
One
opportunity.
lucky opportunity.
But that's not
But
true.
that's not true.
Real
Real
success is
success
built
is built
slowly,
slowly.
through the small
Through the
things you
small
do
things you
again
do
and
again
again,
and again.
even when no
Even
one is
when no one
watching.
is watching.
Habits
Habits
are
are
the invisible
the
force
invisible
behind
force
every
behind
result
every
in your
result in
life.
your life.
Let's take a simple
Let's
example.
take a simple example.
Brushing your teeth
Brushing your
only
teeth
takes 2
only
minutes.
takes 2 minutes.
It may seem
It
like a
may
tiny
seem
action,
like a tiny action,
but doing it every
but doing
day
it
keeps
every
your
day
teeth strong
keeps
and
your
your
teeth
smile
strong and
bright.
your smile bright.
Now think about
Now think
studying
about
English.
studying English.
If you learn
If
just
you
10 new
learn
words
just 10
each
new
day,
words each
you
day,
may feel like
you
it's
may
not
feel
a big
like
deal.
it's not a big deal.
But after 1
But
year,
after 1 year,
you'll know more
you'll
than
know more
3,000
than
words.
3,000
That's how
words.
habits
That's
work.
how habits work.
At first, they
At
feel
first,
small,
they feel small.
but over
But over
time, they
time,
create
they
big
create
results.
a big result.
Successful people
Successful
understand
people
this truth.
understand the truth.
They don't rely on
They
motivation alone,
don't
because
rely on
motivation
motivation
comes and
alone because
goes.
motivation comes and
One day
goes.
you feel
One day you
inspired,
feel
the
inspired,
next day you
the
feel
next day you
lazy.
feel lazy.
So real
So
achievers
real
do something
achievers do
smarter.
something smarter.
They build
They believe a
systems.
system.
They design
They
their days
design
to
their
include
day to
healthy,
include
powerful
healthy, powerful
habits.
habits.
They don't
They
ask,
don't
do I
ask,
feel like
do I
doing
feel like
this?
doing this?
They just
They
do it.
just do it.
It becomes
It
part of
becomes
who
part
they
of
are.
who they are.
For
For
example,
example,
a successful writer doesn't wait for
doesn't wait for
inspiration.
inspiration.
They sit
They
down
sit
and
down
write
and
every
write every
morning.
morning.
A good
A
athlete
good
doesn't
athlete
train only when
doesn't
they feel
train only
strong.
when they feel
They
strong.
follow their
They follow
routine
their
every
routine
day.
every day.
A smart
A
investor
smarter
doesn't check the
investor
market
doesn't
once a
check the
year.
market once a year.
They learn
They
and make
learn
smart
and
money
make
choices
smart
all the
all
time.
the time.
This is the
This
secret.
is the secret.
You don't rise to the level of your goals. You fall to the level of your habits. So take a moment to look at your own life. What are your daily habits? Are they helping you move forward or holding you back? Do you stay up late watching videos? Or do you sleep early and wake up fresh? Do you waste time complaining? Or do you take small actions to grow? Every habit is like a brick. One brick alone seems small, but brick by brick, you build your life. If your habits are strong, your future will be strong. Remember this. Every action you take is a vote for the person you want to become. If you want to be healthy, vote for that person by eating well and exercising. If you want to be successful, vote for that person by reading, learning, and practicing your skills. If you want to be confident, vote for that person by speaking up and taking action. Even if you're scared. Habits may feel boring at first, but don't give up. Boring habits build exciting lives. Keep going. Keep repeating the good actions. Over time, your habits will create a future you are proud of. 3. Consistency beats intensity. In today's fast world, we all want quick results. We want to see changes overnight. We want to get fit in 1 week, become rich in 1 month, or speak perfect English after a few lessons. So, what do? We go all in for a short time. We push ourselves hard for a few days. We start waking up early. We study for hours. We exercise like crazy. And we try to do everything at once. This is called
This is called
intensity.
intensity.
Intensity feels exciting. It feels
It feels
powerful.
powerful.
It feels
It
like we are
feels
making
like
big
we are making
progress.
big progress.
But the truth
But
is,
the
it
truth
usually
is,
doesn't
it
last.
usually doesn't last.
After a few
After
days or
a
a
few
week,
days or a
we
week,
get tired.
we got tired.
We lose energy.
We lose
Life
energy.
gets busy,
Life
and we
gets
stop.
busy and we stop.
Then we feel
Then we
guilty.
feel guilty.
We say,
We say,
I'll try
I'll
again next
try
time.
again next time.
But the next
But
time
the next time
never comes.
never comes.
That's the problem
That's
with
the
intensity.
problem
It
with
burns
intensity.
bright,
It
but
burns
it burns
low,
out fast.
burns out fast.
Now let's talk about
Now let's
consistency.
talk consistency.
It's not flashy.
It's not flashy.
It's not exciting.
It's not exciting.
But it works.
But it works.
Consistency is doing a
Consistency
small
is
thing
doing a
every
small
day,
thing
even
every
when you don't
day,
feel like
even
it.
when you don't
It's
feel
waking
like
up
it.
early,
It's
even if
waking
you're
up early,
sleepy.
even if
It's
you're
reading
sleepy.
one
It's reading
page,
one page.
even when you're busy.
Even when you're busy.
It's doing 10
It's doing
push-ups,
10
even if you
push-ups,
don't
even
feel
if you don't
strong.
feel strong.
It may look
It
like
may
nothing
look
at
like
first,
nothing at
but
first,
over
but
time,
over time,
it builds
it builds
power.
power.
It builds
It builds
momentum.
momentum.
It builds
It
real,
builds
lasting
real,
change.
lasting changes.
Think of
Think
water
of
dripping
water
on a rock.
dripping on a rock.
One drop
One
seems
drop
weak,
seems weak,
but drop
but
after
drop
drop,
after
day after
day
day,
after day,
that water
that
can shape the
water can
rock.
shape the
That's
rock.
the power of
That's the power
consistency.
of consistency.
It doesn't
It
stop.
doesn't
It
stop.
doesn't
It
rush.
doesn't rush.
It just keeps
It
going.
just keeps going.
And
But
slowly,
slowly,
it changes
it changes
everything.
everything.
Real achievers
Real
understand
achievers
this.
understand this.
They don't
They
chase big
don't
results
chase
quickly.
big results
They chase
quickly.
progress
They
every
chase
day.
progress every
They know
day.
that
They
success
know
is
that
not about
success
one
is
big
not about
moment.
one big moment.
It's about
It's
hundreds
about
of small
hundreds of
moments
small
repeated
moments,
again and
repeated
again.
and again.
They show
They
up
show
even when no one is
even when no
watching.
one is watching.
They do the
They
work,
do the work,
even when
even
it's
when
boring.
it's boring.
That's their
That's their
secret.
secret.
Think about
Think
your own
about your
life.
own life.
Maybe you've tried to
Maybe
make a
you've
big
tried
change
to make a
before.
big change before.
Maybe you started
Maybe you
strong
started
but gave up
strong
after a few
but
days.
gave up after a few
That's
days.
okay.
That's okay.
We've all been
We've
there.
all been
The
there.
good news
The
is
good news
you
is
don't
you
need to be
don't need to be
extreme.
extreme.
You just need
You
to be
just need to be
consistent.
consistent.
You don't
You
need to
don't
do
need
everything
to
today.
do everything
You
today.
just
You
need to do
just need to do
something
something
and do it again
and
tomorrow.
do it again tomorrow.
Want to get better at
Want
English?
to get better
Study
at English?
15
Study
minutes a
15
day.
minutes a day.
Want to get
Want to
fit?
get fit?
Move your body
Move your
every
body
day,
every day,
even if it's just a
even if it's
walk.
just a walk.
Want to improve your
Want to
life?
improve your life?
Make one
Make
small
one
decision
small
each day
decision
that
each
supports
day
your
that
goals.
supports your goal.
Over time,
Over time,
these tiny
these
steps
tiny
become
steps
powerful
become
habits.
habits.
And those
And
habits lead to
those habits
success.
lead to success.
So stop
So
waiting for
stop
the
waiting
perfect day.
for the perfect day.
Stop trying to
Stop
do it all
trying
in
to
one
do
go.
it all in
Start
one
small,
go.
but
Start
stay steady.
small, but stay
Be
steady.
consistent.
Be consistent.
That is how real progress happens.
Progress happens.
Not all at once,
Not all at once,
but little by little, day by day. 4.
4.
Winners prepare
Winner
when
prepare
others
when others
relax.
relax.
There's a
There
big
is
difference
big
between
difference
people who
between
dream
people
of
who dream
success
of
and people
success
who
and
actually
people who
achieve
actually
it.
achieve it.
That
That
difference
difference
is preparation.
preparation.
Winners don't
Winners
just
don't
hope for
just
the
hope
best,
for the best.
they prepare for it. While most
While
people
most
are
people are
relaxing,
relaxing,
watching
watching
TV,
TV
or
or
scrolling through social media, real
real
achievers are
achievers
getting
are
ready.
getting ready.
They are
They are
thinking,
thinking,
planning, learning, and
planning, and
improving.
improving.
That is what
That is
separates
what
the best
separates
from the
the
rest.
best from the rest.
Think about
Think of a
weekends.
weekend.
Many people
Many
use
people
weekends
use
to
weekend
escape.
to escape.
They sleep in
They
late.
sleep in late.
They spend
They spend
hours watching movies.
movies.
Or they
Or
waste
they
time
waste
doing
time
nothing
doing
meaningful.
nothing meaningful.
But
But
winners think
winners think
differently. They use
They use the
weekends to
weekend
reflect on their
reflect on
week.
their week.
They look
They look
at
at
what went well and
well
what
and
needs
what needs
improvement.
improvement.
They
They
plan for the
plan for
coming
the coming
days.
days.
They
They
recharge their
recharge
body,
their body,
but they also
but they
sharpen their
also sharpen
mind.
their mind.
The same
The
is
same
true
is
for
true
mornings.
for the morning.
Most people
Most
hit the
people
snooze
hit the
button.
snooze button.
They rush
They
through their
rush
morning,
through their morning,
stressed and unfocused.
unfocused.
But winners
But
wake
winners
up
wake up
early.
early.
They use
They
the
use
quiet
the
hours
quiet
to
hour to
read,
read,
to journal, to exercise, or to review
or
their
to review
goals.
their goal.
They
They
begin their
begin
day
their day
with
with a
purpose.
purpose.
This
This
gives them a
gives them
head
a
start
head
while
start
others are
while
still
others are
asleep.
still asleep.
Preparation is not always glamorous.
It's
not
not
always
always
exciting,
exciting,
but it's
but it's
powerful.
powerful.
Success doesn't happen by accident. It happens when preparation meets opportunity. If you are
If you are
not
not
ready when
ready
the
when
opportunity
the opportunity
comes,
comes,
you will miss
you'll
it.
miss it.
But
But
if you are
if you're
prepared,
prepared,
you can
you
take
can
that
take that
opportunity and
opportunity and
change your life. Look at
Look
someone
at
like
someone
Elon
like Elon
Musk.
Musk.
He is
He's
one of the
one of the
most
most
successful people in the world. But his
But his
success
success
is not
is not
based on
based on
luck.
luck.
While
While
others were
others were
relaxing or
relaxing or
joking about
joking
electric
about
cars, he
electric
was
car, he
building
was building
Tesla.
Tesla.
While
While
others were
others
doubting
were
private
doubting
space
private
travel,
space
he was
travel,
building
he was building
SpaceX.
SpaceX.
He
He
worked
worked
long
long
hours, often
often
sleeping at the
factory.
factory. He
He
didn't
didn't
wait
wait
for
for
perfect
perfect
conditions.
condition.
He created
He
them.
created them.
And that's
And
why
that's
his companies are
why
changing the
changing
world
the world
today.
today.
Now let's
Now
talk
let's
about
talk
you.
about you.
What do you do with your
What do
free
you do
time?
with your time?
Do you use it to
Do you use
prepare,
it to prepare,
or do you
or
waste
do you
it?
waste it?
Every
Every
minute you
minute
spend preparing puts you one
puts
step
you
closer
one
to your
step closer to
dreams.
your dream.
And you don't
And
need
you don't
hours
need
each
hours
day.
each day.
Even 30
Even
focused
30
minutes can
focused
change your
minutes can
future
change your
if you
future
use
if you
them well.
use them well.
You could use
You
that
could
time to
use
read a
that time
book,
to read a
to
book,
study
to
English,
study English,
to write
to
your
write your
goals,
goal,
or to build a
or
new
to build a
skill.
new skill.
These
These
small
small
actions
actions
might not
might
feel
not
important
feel
today,
important
but they
today,
add up.
but they add up.
One day,
One
someone
day,
will look at your
someone will
success
look
and
at
call
your
it luck,
success and call it
but
luck.
you will know the
But you
truth.
will know the truth.
It was
It was
preparation.
preparation.
So
So
ask yourself right
yourself
now,
right now,
what am
what
I
am I
preparing for?
preparing for?
What
What
habits do
habits
I
do I
need to
need
build?
to build?
What
What
skills do I
skill
need
do
to
I need
develop?
to develop?
Don't wait for
Don't
the
wait
right
for the
time.
right time.
The right
The right
time
time
is
is
now. Winners
Winners
don't wait.
wait.
They work.
They work.
They
They
prepare.
prepare.
And when their
And when
moment
their
comes,
moment comes,
they
they
are
are
ready.
ready.
You can be
You
one of
can
them
be one of them
if you
if
start
you
today.
start today.
Fifth discipline is
Discipline
greater
is
than
greater
motivation.
than motivation.
Motivation is
Motivation is
powerful, but it's
but it's
also
also
unreliable.
unreliable.
It feels
You
great
feel
when it's
great
there.
when it's
You feel
there. You
pumped.
feel
You
pumped.
feel
You
ready.
feel ready.
You feel like you
You
can
feel
conquer
like
the
you conquer
world.
the world.
But what
But
happens when it's
happens when
gone?
it's gone?
What
What
happens when you're
happens when
tired,
you are tired,
bored,
bored,
stressed,
stressed,
or just
or
not
just
in the
not in the
mood?
mood?
That's when
That's
most
when
people
most
give up.
people give up.
That's why
That's why
motivation alone
motivation
is not
alone is
enough.
not enough.
It's a great
It's
way
a
to
great way
start,
to
but
start,
it's a
but
weak
it's
way
a
to
weak way
finish.
to finish.
This is where
This is
discipline
where
comes
discipline
in.
comes in.
Discipline is the
Is the
ability to do what needs to be done, whether you feel
whether you
like it
feel
or
like
not.
it or not.
It's
It's
waking up
waking up
early when you
early
want to
when you
sleep
want to
in.
sleep in.
It's going
It's
for a
going for
run when your body
when
wants
your
to
body wants
rest.
to rest.
It's
It's
opening your
opening
books when
your
your
books
mind
when
wants
your mind wants
entertainment.
entertainment.
Discipline is not about
not
excitement.
excitement.
It's about
It's about
commitment.
commitment.
It's about
It's
keeping
about
your
keeping
promise
your
to
promise
yourself,
to yourself,
even on the
even
hard
on the
days.
hard days.
Think of
Think of
discipline like a
discipline like a
muscle.
muscle.
The
The
more
more
you
you
train
train
it,
it,
the
the
stronger it
stronger it
becomes.
becomes.
In the
In the
beginning,
beginning,
it's
it's
hard.
hard.
Your body and mind will
will
resist.
resist.
But
But
every
every
time you
time you
choose
choose
discipline over
discipline over
comfort,
comfort,
you
you
grow.
grow.
You gain
You
power
gain
over your
power
old
over your
habits.
old habits.
You become the
You
kind
become
of
the
person
kind
who
of
follows
person who
through.
follows through.
Successful
Successful
people know
people know
this.
this.
They
They
don't wait
don't
to feel
wait to feel
motivated. They
motivated.
create
They create a
routines.
routine.
They
They
build
build
habits
habits
that carry
that
them
carry
through
them
the tough
through the
days.
tough days.
A
A
successful
successful
athlete doesn't
athlete
skip
doesn't
practice
skip
because
practice
they're
because they are
tired.
tired.
A
A
great
great
writer
writer
doesn't only
doesn't
write when
only
they're
write when they
inspired.
are inspired.
A true
A
learner
true
doesn't
learner
study
doesn't
just
start
when it's
just
easy.
when it's easy.
They all
They all
have
have a
discipline,
discipline,
and
and
that's what
that
makes them successful.
what makes them
For
successful.
example,
For example,
think of
think
someone
of
who goes to
someone
the
who
gym
goes
every
to gym
morning.
every morning.
They don't
They
ask
don't ask
themselves,
themselves,
do I feel
do
like
I
it
feel
today?
like it today?
They just
They
go.
just go.
It's
It's
automatic.
automatic.
It's part of who
It's
they
part
are.
of who they are.
That's the
That's
power
the
of
power of
discipline.
discipline.
It takes
It
away the
takes
need
away
to
the
argue
need
with
to argue
yourself.
with yourself.
It removes
Only
the
move
question
the
and replaces
question
it
and
with action.
replace it with
You
action.
can build this
You
in your
can
own
build
life.
this in your own
Start
life.
small.
Start small.
Choose one
Choose
thing,
one thing,
like studying
like
English for
studying
15
English for
minutes
15
every
minutes
day.
every day.
Do it at the same
Do it
time
at the
each
same
day.
time each day.
Don't skip.
Don't skip.
Don't wait to
Don't
feel
wait to feel
inspired.
inspired.
Just
Just
do
do
it.
it.
Over
Over
time,
time,
it will
it
become
will
a habit.
become a habit.
It will
It'll
feel
feel
normal,
normal.
and your
And your
discipline will grow
discipline will
stronger.
grow stronger.
Remember,
Remember,
you don't need to be
you
perfect.
don't need
You
to
don't need to
you
do
don't
everything
need
right.
to do everything
You
right.
just need to
You
stay
just
committed.
need to stay committed.
Show up
Show
every
up every
day.
day.
Keep going,
Keep going,
even on the hard
even on the
days,
hard days,
especially on the hard
especially on
days,
the hard days,
because that's where the
because
real
that's
growth
where the real
happens.
growth happen.
Stop waiting
Stop
to
waiting
feel
to
ready.
feel ready.
You might
You might
never feel ready, but you can be ready by taking action. Start now. Build discipline. Because discipline will take you places motivation never can. 6. Failures are lessons, not ends. Failure is a word that scares many people. When something goes wrong, when a plan doesn't work, or when we fall short of our goals, it's easy to feel discouraged. Many people stop trying after they fail once. They think, maybe I'm not good enough, or maybe it's not meant for me. But here's the truth. Failure is not the end. It's a beginning. It's not a wall. It's a stepping stone. Every successful person you admire has failed, often more than once. But they didn't give up. They didn't see failure as defeat. They saw it as a lesson. Every mistake gave them information. Every failure taught them what not to do. And with every failure, they became wiser, stronger, and more prepared. Take Thomas Edison, the inventor of the light bulb. He didn't get it right on his first try, or even his 10th. In fact, he failed over 1,000 times. But when someone asked him if he was frustrated, his answer was powerful. I didn't fail. I just found 1,000 ways that didn't work. That's the mindset of a real achiever. That's the attitude that turns failure into fuel. You see, failure is part of the process. It's how we learn. Imagine a baby learning to walk. They fall again and again. But they don't give up. They don't say, I guess I'm not meant to walk. No, they get back up and try again. Why? Because they're focused on learning, not on losing. As we grow older, we start fearing failure. We worry about what others will think. We fear looking weak. But this fear holds us back. If you want to succeed, you must be willing to fail. Not just once, but many times. And every time, you must rise again, a little smarter and a little stronger. Look at your own life. Think about the times you failed. Did you learn something? Did it make you grow? Even if it hurt, even if it was hard, that failure gave you something valuable. It taught you what didn't work. It showed you where to improve. That is not the end. That is progress. The biggest danger is not failure. The biggest danger is quitting too soon. Because when you quit, you stop learning, you stop growing, you stop moving forward. But if you keep trying, if you treat every failure like a teacher, then you're on the path to success. Remember, every champion has failed. Every expert was once a beginner. The difference is, they didn't stop. They took their failures and turned them into lessons. You can do the same. So don't fear failure. Expect it. Embrace it. Learn from it. And most of all, keep going. Because every failure is not the end. It's just one step closer to your dream. 7. Environment shapes outcome. Have you ever noticed how plants grow best in the right environment? If you plant a seed in healthy soil, give it water and sunlight, it will grow strong. But if the soil is dry and full of rocks, the seed will struggle. People are the same. We grow or struggle based on the environment we're in. Your environment, your surroundings, your habits, and the people around you can either help you become great or pull you down without you even realizing it. Look around you. Who do you spend the most time with? What do you see, hear, and talk about every day? If you're surrounded by lazy people who complain all the time, it's easy to start doing the same. If your friends make excuses, waste time, and avoid responsibility, soon you'll start thinking that's normal. But that's not the path to success. That's the path to staying stuck. Real achievers understand this deeply. They are careful about who and what they allow into their lives. They protect their environment like it's treasure. They remove negativity. They distance themselves from drama and distractions. Instead, they fill their lives with positive energy. They read books that inspire them. They follow people who are ahead of them in life. They spend
They
time
spend
with
time with
others who are
others
serious
who
about
are
their
serious
goals.
about their goals.
Think
Think
about
about
someone like
someone
Kobe
like
Bryant.
Kobe Bryant.
He wasn't
He
just a
wasn't
great
just a
basketball
great
player because of
basketball player because
talent.
of talent.
He
He
created an
created an
environment of
environment of
excellence.
excellence.
He
He
trained with
trained with a
focus.
focus.
He
He
avoided
avoided
distractions.
distraction.
He
He
surrounded himself with
surrounded himself
coaches,
with a
teammates,
coach,
and
teammate,
mentors who
and a
pushed him to be
mentor.
better
Pushed
every
him
single
better
day.
every single day.
That kind of
That kind
environment
of
made him a
environment
legend.
made him a legend.
You can do
You
the
can
same.
do the same.
Start by
Start
changing
by
what you
changing what you
consume.
consume.
Use your
Use
phone
your
for
phone
learning.
for learning.
Listen to
Listen to
podcasts
the
that teach you
podcasts
new
that teach you
ideas.
new idea.
Watch
Watch
videos that
videos that
motivate you.
motivate you.
Read books
Read
that
books
open your
that open
mind.
your mind.
These small
These small
changes
changes
shape your
shape your
thinking,
psyche,
and your
and
thinking
your
shapes
thinking
your
shapes your
results.
result.
Also,
Also,
pay
pay
attention to
attention
your
to
social
your
circle.
social circle.
Are the people
Are the
around you
people
helping you
around you
grow
helping you
or
grow
holding you
or
back?
holding you back?
It's not
It's
about
not
judging
about judging
others.
others.
It's about
It's about
protecting your
protecting your
future.
future.
If you want to
If you
become
want to become
successful, you
successful,
need to be
you need
around
to be
others who
around
want the
others who
same.
want to say.
Join groups or
Join group or
communities that
community
support
that
personal
support
growth.
personal growth.
Find a
Find a
mentor.
mentor.
Make friends who
Make
challenge
friends
you
who
to be
challenge you
better.
to be better.
Even your
Even
physical
your
space
physical
matters.
space matters.
Keep your
Keep
room
your
clean
room
and
clean and
organized.
organized.
Create a
Create a
space where you can
space where you
focus
can
and think
focus and
clearly.
think clearly.
A messy
A messy
environment leads to a
environment
messy
leads to a
mind,
messy mind.
but a clean
But a clean
space gives you
space gives
energy
you
and
energy and
peace.
peace.
In the
In the
end,
end,
your
your
environment is
environment,
not
not
just where
just
you live.
where you live.
It's what you
It's
allow
what you
into your
allow
life.
into your life.
It's what you
It's
watch,
what you
listen
watch,
to,
listen to,
read,
read,
and who you
and
spend
who
time
you
with.
spend time with.
It's either
It's
building you
either
up
building you
or
up
breaking you
or
down.
breaking you down.
So
So
choose
choose
wisely.
wisely.
Shape your
Shape your
environment,
environment,
and it will
and it
shape
will
your
shape your
success.
success.
8.
8.
Real
Real
success takes
success
time.
takes time.
In today's
In
world,
today's world,
everything seems fast. We get
We get
information in
information
seconds,
in
food
seconds,
arrives
food
quickly,
arrives
and
quickly, and
videos
the
go
video
viral
goes
overnight.
viral overnight.
This fast
This
pace makes
fast
many people expect quick success too. They want
they
results
want the
now,
result now.
immediately. But real success is not
Real
like that.
success is not like that.
Real success
Real
is like
success
planting a
is
tree.
like planting a tree.
It takes time,
It takes
patience,
time, patience,
and care. Imagine planting a tiny seed in the soil. You water it
You
every
water
day and wait.
every day and wait.
At first,
At
you
first,
don't see
you don't
anything.
see anything.
Days
Days
pass,
pass,
weeks pass,
weeks pass,
no leaves,
no
no
leaves,
flowers, no
no
fruit.
fruit.
It
It
feels like
feels
nothing
like
is
nothing is
happening.
happening.
Many people
Many
stop
people
at this
stop at
point.
this point.
They get
They
tired of
get
waiting.
tired of waiting.
They give up
They
because
give
they
up
want
because they
instant
want
results.
instant result.
But inside
But
the
inside
soil,
the
something
soil, something
important is
important
happening.
is happening.
The
The
seed is
seed is
growing
growing
roots.
root.
The
The
roots
root
spread deep and wide, finding
find
water
water
and nutrients.
nutrient.
This
This
invisible
invisible
growth
growth
is what
is
makes
what
the tree
makes the tree
strong.
strong.
Later, a small
small
sprout breaks
sprout
through the soil.
through the
It's
soil.
slow
It's
but steady.
slow but steady.
With time,
With time,
that sprout
that
becomes a
sprout
big,
becomes a
tall
big,
tree.
tall tree.
Success works the
Success
same
works the
way.
same way.
When you
When you
start working
start
toward a
working
goal,
toward the goal,
learning English, building a business, improving your health,
improving your health,
you might
you
not see
might not
fast
see
changes.
fast changes.
You might
You
feel
might
like you are
feel
stuck.
like you are stuck.
But don't
But
give
don't
up.
give up.
This waiting
This waiting
time is the
time is
most
the most
important
important
part.
part.
It is when your
It is
skills
when
grow
your skill grow
quietly,
quietly,
your knowledge
your
deepens,
knowledge
and
deepens,
your
and
mind
your
becomes
mind
stronger.
becomes stronger.
Success is happening below the surface, just like the
just
roots
like
of the
the
tree.
root of the tree.
The
The
problem is
problem
that
is
many
that
people
many
lose
people lose
patience.
patience.
They
They
want
want
fast results because that feels
because that
good.
feels good.
But
But
fast success often disappears quickly too.
too.
Real
Real
success lasts because it is built on strong roots.
root.
It takes
It
time
takes
to
time
build
to
those
build
roots,
this,
but the wait
but
is
the wait
worth
is
it.
worth it.
Think about
Think
famous
about
people
famous
who
people
achieved
who
great
achieved
things.
greatest things.
None of them
None
became
of them
successful
became
overnight.
successful overnight.
Oprah Winfrey
Oprah
worked for
Winfrey
years
worked for
before she
years
became a
before she
TV
became a
star.
TV star.
Michael Jordan
Michael
practiced basketball every day
every
for
day
many
for many
years before he became a legend. J.K. Rowling faced many rejections before her Harry Potter books became famous. All of them trusted the process. They understood that time was their friend, not their enemy. If you're working hard but don't see results yet, don't get discouraged. Keep going. Every small effort is a drop of water helping your seed grow. Every
Every
study
success
session, every practice, every
every
step forward matters. Just because you
Just
can't see
because you
success
can't see
yet doesn't
success
mean
yet
it's not
doesn't
coming.
mean it's not coming.
You are growing
You are
stronger
growing
and closer to your goal every
every
day.
day.
Success is a journey, not a quick
not a
event.
quick event.
It
It
asks for
asks for
patience,
patience,
faith,
pace,
and
and
belief in
belief
yourself.
in yourself.
Plant your
Plant
seed.
your seed.
Water it with
Water
good
it
habits like
with a good
learning,
habit like
practicing,
learning,
and working
practicing,
consistently.
consistently.
Give
Give
yourself
yourself
time to grow. Remember, the
the
tallest
tallest
trees
tree
didn't grow in one day.
day.
They grew
They grew
slowly,
slowly,
day by day, with care and patience. So trust the process. Keep working quietly. Your time will come. The success you want is growing inside you right now. 9. You become what you do daily. Have you ever heard the saying, you are what you eat? It means that the food you eat becomes part of your body. But there is another powerful idea. You become what you do every day. Your actions shape who you are. Your habits create your fire. Success is not about doing something once or twice. It's about doing it again and again, every single day. Imagine someone who wants to be healthy. They don't become healthy by exercising once. They become healthy by moving their body regularly, eating well, and resting enough. These small daily actions add up over time. If they stop exercising and eat unhealthy food, their health will suffer. The same is true for any goal in life. If you want to become good at English, the secret is to practice every day. Read a little, listen a little, speak a little. When you do these things daily, your brain learns and improves slowly but surely. If you practice only once in a while, it will take much longer to improve. But when you make learning a habit, fluency comes naturally. Success is like that in every area of life. If you want to be confident, start by acting confident now. Stand tall. Speak clearly. Smile. Pretend you are confident until it becomes real. Your daily practice builds your confidence muscle. The more you do it, the stronger your confidence grows. If you want to be productive, develop good habits every day. Manage your time well. Make to-do lists. Avoid distractions. When these habits become part of your daily routine, you start finishing your tasks faster and better. You become a productive person. If you want to be successful in your work, study, or business, keep working steadily every day. Don't wait for a perfect moment or motivation. Just show up and do the work. Your small daily efforts will build your skills and reputation over time. One of the most important lessons real achievers teach us is this. Your future self depends on your current habits. The choices you make today shape your life tomorrow. Every action is like a vote for the person you want to become. If you choose to read, practice, exercise, smile, or work hard today, you are building your future success. Think about this. If you do something small every day for a year, you will be very different at the end of the year. Small daily changes lead to big results. It may not feel exciting or fast, but it works. That's why discipline is so important. It helps you keep doing the right things even when you don't feel like it. So start now. Don't wait to feel ready or wait for the right time. Act like the person you want to be every day. Make your habits support your dreams. Your future self will thank you. Remember, success is not magic. It is the result of the simple daily things you choose to do. You become what you do daily. Choose wisely and build the life you want. One day, one habit at a time. 10. Create habits that build you. Imagine looking in a mirror every morning. What do you see now? Now think about your habits as a mirror too. reflecting who you are and who you are
who
becoming.
you are becoming.
Habits show
Habits
your
show
true
your
self.
true self.
They can either
They
help
can
you
either
grow
help you
or
grow
hold you
or
back.
hold you back.
They can
They
move you
can
closer
move
to
you
your
close
goals
to your
or pull
goal
you
or
away
pull
from the
you
life
away
you
from
want.
life you want.
The first
The
step to
first
change
step to change
is
is
awareness.
awareness.
Take a
Take a
moment
moment
and
and
watch
watch
your
your
day
day
closely.
closely.
Where does your
Where
time
does your
go?
time go?
What do you
What
do
do you
again
do
and
again
again
and
without
again
thinking?
without thinking?
Maybe you spend
Maybe you
hours on
spend
your
hours
phone.
on.
Maybe you skip
Maybe
breakfast. Or you forget to
or you
practice your
forget to
skills.
practice your skill.
These are your
These are
habits.
your habits.
Your daily
Your
actions
daily
repeated
action
many
repeated
times.
many times.
Now make a
Now make
list.
a list.
Write down the
Write
habits
down
you
the habits
notice.
you notice.
Which ones
Which
help you?
one help you?
Which ones
Which one
hurt you?
hurt you?
This is a
This
powerful
is a powerful
exercise.
exercise.
When you see
When
your
you see
habits on
your habits
paper,
on
you
paper,
understand
you
yourself
understand
better.
yourself better.
You see the
You
good
see
and
the
the
good
bad
and bad
clearly.
clearly.
But don't be
But
hard on
don't be
yourself.
hard
No
on
one is
yourself.
perfect.
No one is perfect.
Real
Real
success is
success
not
is
about
not
never
about
making
never making
mistakes.
mistake.
It's
It
about
is
knowing
about
your
knowing your
habits and
habits
choosing
and
to
choosing
change
to
them
change
step
them
by
step
step.
by step.
Change does
Change
not
does
happen
not happen
overnight,
overnight,
and it
and
doesn't
it
need
doesn't
to.
need to.
Start
Start
small.
small.
If you find
If you
yourself
find
scrolling
yourself
on your phone
scrolling
for
on your
hours,
phone
try something
try something
different.
different.
Instead of
Instead of
scrolling for
scrolling
10
for 10
minutes,
minutes,
pick up a
pick up a
book and
book
read
and
for
read
10
for 10
minutes.
minutes.
If you
If
skip
you
exercise,
skip
begin with a
exercise, begin
simple
with a simple
5-minute
5
walk.
minutes walk.
These small
These small
changes seem
changes
easy
seem
and
easy
simple,
and simple,
but they are the
but they are the
foundation for big
foundation for big
improvements.
improvement.
Remember,
Remember,
it is
it
better
is
to
better
start
to
with
start with
small,
small,
easy
easy
habits
habits
than to
than
try
to
big
try big
changes that
changes
feel
that
impossible.
feel impossible.
Small
Small
habits
habits
build
build
momentum.
momentum.
When you do
When you
something
do
positive
something
every day,
positive every
you
day,
feel
you
better
feel
and
better
stronger.
and stronger.
Then you
Then
want to
you
do
want to
more.
do more.
Your
Your
small good
small
habits
good
become the
habits become
building
the
blocks
building
of your
block of your
success.
success.
Look at
Look at
famous
famous
achievers.
achievers.
They are not
They are not
special because they
special
have
because
secret
they have a
powers.
secret power.
They build
They build
themselves by
themselves by
creating
creating
habits that
habits
help
that
them.
help them.
They wake up
They wake
early,
up early,
read every
read
day,
every day,
exercise
exercise
regularly,
regularly,
and plan their
and
work.
plan their work.
They are
They
patient
are
and
patient and
consistent.
consistent.
Every habit
Every
is a
habit is a
choice that
choice
shapes
that
their
shapes their
future.
future.
You can do the same.
You can do the same.
You can create
You can
habits
create the
that build
habits
you,
that build you.
habits that
Habits
make you
that make
stronger,
you stronger,
smarter, and
smarter, and
happier.
happier.
You don't have to
You
change
don't have
everything
to
at
change
once.
everything at once.
Start with one
Start
habit,
with the one habit.
master it,
Master it.
then add
Then
another.
add another.
Step by
Step
step,
by step,
your life
your
will
life will
change.
change.
Also,
Also,
be
be
aware of the
aware
habits
of the
that hurt
habits
you.
that hurt you.
Maybe it's watching
Maybe
too
it's
much
watching too
TV,
much
eating
TV,
unhealthy
eating unhealthy
food,
food,
or
or
negative
negative
thinking.
thinking.
These
These
habits are
habits
like
are like
weights holding you
weight
down.
holding you down.
You can
You can
replace them
replace
with
them
better
with better
habits.
habits.
For
For
example,
example,
replace
replace
TV time
TV
with a
time with a
hobby or
hobby
learning a
or
new
learning a
skill.
new skill.
Replace
Replace
negative
negative
thoughts
thought
with
with a
positive
positive
affirmations
affirmation
or
or
gratitude.
gratitude.
The secret
The
is
secret
awareness
of
and
awareness
action.
and action.
First,
First,
know your
know your
habits.
habits.
Second,
Second,
decide
decide
which ones
which ones
serve your
serve your
dreams.
dream.
Third,
So,
work daily to
work
build
daily
good
to build
habits and
good
reduce
habits
bad
and
ones.
reduce bad ones.
This is how
This
real
is how
achievers
real
become who
achievers
they
become
are.
who they are.
Your habits are
Your
your
habits
personal
are your personal
toolbox.
toolbox.
The better
The
your
better your
habits,
habits,
the
the
stronger your
stronger your
toolbox.
toolbox.
Use it
Use
every
it
day.
every day.
Build yourself,
Build
one
yourself
habit
one
at a
habit at a
time.
time.
You are
You
not
are not
stuck.
stuck.
You are
You are
creating the
creating the
future you
future you
want,
want.
habit
Habits
by
by
habit,
habits.
day by
Day by
day.
day.
Conclusion.
Conclusion.
Success is
Success
built,
is
not
built,
found.
not found.
Success is not a
Success is
mystery
not
or
a
a secret
mystery
hidden
or
away from
secret
most
hidden
people.
away from most
It is
people.
not about
It
sudden
is
luck,
not about
chance meetings,
sudden
or being
chance.
born into special circumstances.
Special.
Instead,
Instead,
success is a
success is a
pattern,
pattern.
a series
A
of habits
series
and
of habits
choices
and
repeated
choices
day
repeated
after
day
day
after day
until they
until
become
they
a part
become
of
a
who
part
you
of who
are.
you are.
Real
Real
achievers
achievers
don't wait
don't
for
wait for
success to come
success to
knocking on
come
their
knocking
door.
on you.
They build
They
it
build it
carefully,
carefully,
step by
step
step,
by step,
with
with
patience and
patience and
discipline.
discipline.
Think
Think
about
about
this.
this.
Success
Success
is
is
not
not
something you
something you
find by
find by
accident or
accident
stumble
or
upon.
stumble upon.
It is
It
something
is
you
something
create.
create.
Just like a
Just
builder
like a builder
constructs a house brick by brick,
by brick.
you build
You build
success by creating habits brick by brick.
by brick.
Every small choice you make adds up over time.
over time.
These choices shape your character, your
character,
skills,
your
and
skill
your
and
future.
your future.
The power
The
is
power
in
is
your
in your
hands.
hand.
You don't need to wait for luck to smile at you. Luck is unpredictable and unreliable. Instead, focus on what you can control, your habits, your effort, your mindset. You don't need to know the right people or have a perfect start in life. Many successful people began with very little. What they had was the willingness to work hard and stay consistent. They built routines that supported their dreams and stuck with them through good days and bad. So today, this moment is your starting point. No matter where you are or what your situation is, you can begin to build your routine. Start small, stay steady, and be patient. Understand that success takes time. It's a journey, not a race. You will face challenges and obstacles, but if you keep going, your effort will multiply. Every step forward is progress, no matter how small it seems. Stay focused on your goals. Keep your eyes on your habits and your actions. And most importantly, don't stop. The difference between those who succeed and those who don't is often the simple act of continuing when things get tough. Keep building. Keep rising. And remember, you are not alone on this journey. Here at English Achieve, we believe in growing together. We learn from each other's stories, support each other's progress, and celebrate each other's wins. This community is your strength, your encouragement, and your inspiration. Whenever you feel discouraged, come back here, watch, learn, and remind yourself of the power you have inside. Thank you for watching this video. If it inspired you, please share it with someone who needs to hear this message. Help spread the truth about success, that it is a habit you can build, not a lucky break you wait for. Together, we can create a future full of achievement, growth, and confidence. Until next time, keep building your habits, keep believing in yourself, and always remember, success is a habit.
네, 이렇게 해서 끝이 났습니다. Success is a habit, not a lucky break. Success is a habit, not a lucky break 였습니다. 네, 두 번째 쉐도잉인데요. 뉴스에 도전을 해볼까 하는데 이것도 AI로 만든 것 같은데 일단 한번 도전을 해보고 적당할 것 같으면 계속 하는 것으로 하고 일단 한번 테스트 해보겠습니다. 제목은 China's Silent Strategy, How it Balance 뭐 어쩌고 저쩌고입니다.
Hello, dear listeners. Welcome to the English Globe. I hope you are all doing great today and feeling motivated to learn something new and meaningful. Because in this episode, we are going to explore a topic that is not only important for understanding global politics, but also very helpful for developing a deeper way of thinking about how the world actually works behind the scenes. And today, we will talk about how China is using a quiet and carefully designed strategy to balance its relationship with Iran, while at the same time avoiding direct conflict with the United States, which is something that may not always appear clearly in the headlines, but has a very strong influence on global stability, trade systems, and the future direction of international relations in a rapidly changing world.
Yes, and what makes this topic especially interesting is the fact that many people usually pay attention to loud events such as conflicts, political speeches, or sudden crises, but very few people stop and think about the quiet decisions, the careful negotiations, and the long-term strategies that are slowly shaping the global system in a much deeper way. Because while some countries prefer to show power openly, others choose to act in a more controlled and strategic manner. And understanding this difference can help you see the world with more clarity and intelligence, which is exactly what we aim to do in this episode by breaking down complex ideas into simple and clear explanations that are easy to follow for English learners.
And dear listeners, before we go deeper into this fascinating discussion, We kindly ask you to take a moment to support our work by liking this video and subscribing to our YouTube channel, The English Globe. Because your support not only motivates us to continue creating high-quality educational content, but also helps this channel reach more learners around the world who are trying to improve their English while staying informed about important global topics. And if you truly find value in what we share, then your small action can make a big difference in helping this learning community grow stronger every day.
Also, we would really love to hear from you, so please go to the comment section and tell us where you are listening from, because it is always exciting for us to see how people from different countries and cultures are connected through learning and curiosity. And while you are there, don't forget to share your opinion about today's topic, because global politics is not only about leaders and governments, but also about how people understand and think about these issues, and your perspective can add value to this discussion and make it more engaging for everyone who is part of this community.
Now, as we begin this episode, let me ask you a simple but powerful question that will guide our entire discussion today. What if the most powerful strategy in global politics is not loud, not aggressive, and not even clearly visible, but instead quiet, patient, and carefully calculated over time? Because when we look at the behavior of China in recent years, especially in relation to Iran and the United States, we can see a pattern that is very different from traditional ideas of power, where instead of choosing sides openly or creating direct confrontation, China is moving in a balanced and controlled way that allows it to protect its interests while maintaining stability in its relationships.
That is a very important point, because it shows us that power does not always mean dominance or control in a direct way. But sometimes it means the ability to manage complex relationships without creating unnecessary conflict. And this is exactly what we are seeing in the case of China, which is carefully maintaining its economic and strategic partnership with Iran, while also keeping a stable and functional relationship with the United States, even though these two countries often have serious disagreements with each other. And this kind of balancing requires not only intelligence, but also patience and long-term thinking.
And this is why today's topic is so important, because it helps us understand that global politics is not just about what we see on the surface, but also about what happens behind the scenes, where countries make decisions based on their long-term goals, economic needs, and strategic priorities. And by understanding how China is managing its relationships in such a complex environment, we can learn valuable lessons about diplomacy, strategy, and the importance of balance in a world that is becoming more connected and more competitive at the same time.
Exactly. And as we continue this discussion, we will explore how China is able to support its interests in the Middle East through its relationship with Iran, while also avoiding actions that could create direct conflict with the United States. And we will look at how this careful approach is helping China maintain stability in its global partnerships. Because in today's world, where tensions can rise quickly, the ability to avoid unnecessary conflict while still achieving your goals is one of the most powerful skills a country can have.
So, dear listeners, stay with us and stay focused, because in this episode we are not just talking about politics, but we are exploring a deeper idea about how power works in the modern world, where silence can sometimes be stronger than noise, and where careful planning can be more effective than quick action. And by the end of this episode, you will have a clearer understanding of how China is using this silent strategy to balance its relationships, and why this approach matters not only for these countries, but for the entire global system.
And remember, as you listen, try to think about how these ideas connect to the real world, because understanding global strategies like this can help you become more aware, more informed, and more confident in your ability to understand complex issues. And that is the true goal of this podcast, to help you grow both in your English skills and in your understanding of the world around you. So let's continue this journey together and explore one of the most fascinating and important strategies in global politics today.
When we talk about the global vision of China, it is very important to understand that this vision is not based on short-term actions or sudden decisions, but instead it is built on long-term planning, careful observation, and a strong focus on stability. Because China's leadership often believes that consistent growth and economic development can only happen in an environment where there is minimal disruption. And this is why China invests heavily in trade relationships, infrastructure projects, and international partnerships that can support its economy over many years, rather than focusing only on immediate political gains.
Yes, and one of the key ideas behind this approach is something we can call economic diplomacy, which means using trade, investment, and financial cooperation as tools to build strong relationships with other countries. Because instead of relying only on political or military power, China often chooses to strengthen its position by becoming an important economic partner for many nations. And this allows it to create influence in a more peaceful and stable way, which is very different from traditional power strategies that focus mainly on confrontation or competition.
Exactly. And when we look at China's global activities, we can see that it is constantly working to expand its network of partnerships across different regions, whether in Asia, Africa, the Middle East, or even Europe. And these partnerships are usually based on mutual economic benefits, where both sides gain something valuable, which helps create a sense of cooperation rather than conflict. And this approach also supports China's long-term goal of becoming a central player in global trade without creating unnecessary tensions that could damage its economic interests.
Another important point to understand is that China generally prefers to avoid open conflict whenever possible, because conflict can create instability, and instability can harm trade, investment, and economic growth, which are all very important for China's development. So instead of taking aggressive actions, China often uses careful communication, diplomatic negotiations, and balanced decisions to manage its relationships, even in situations where there are disagreements or challenges, and this helps maintain a more stable international environment.
And this is directly connected to China's main goal, which can be described as growth without disruption. Because for China, economic progress is the foundation of its global strategy, and anything that threatens this progress is usually avoided, which is why China often takes a moderate and controlled approach in international issues, trying to reduce risks while still protecting its interests. And this careful balance allows China to continue expanding its influence without creating major conflicts that could slow down its development.
That is why we often see China avoiding extreme positions in public, especially on sensitive global issues, because taking a very strong or one-sided position can create tension with other countries, and China usually prefers to keep its options open, maintain flexibility, and avoid being pushed into a situation where it has to choose between important partners. And this kind of approach requires patience and strategic thinking, because it is not always easy to stay neutral while still protecting your own interests.
In many ways, this strategy reflects a deeper understanding of how the modern world works, where countries are connected through trade, technology, and shared challenges, and where direct conflict can have wide and unpredictable consequences. So by focusing on stability, cooperation, and long-term planning, China is trying to position itself as a reliable and important partner in the global system, while also making sure that it continues to grow and develop internally.
And for our listeners, understanding this global vision is very important, because it helps explain why China behaves the way it does in different situations, including its relationships with countries like Iran and the United States. And by seeing the bigger picture, we can better understand that China's actions are not random, but part of a consistent and carefully designed strategy that aims to balance power, protect economic interests, and maintain stability in an increasingly complex world.
So as we continue this episode, keep this idea in mind, that China's strategy is not about quick wins or dramatic actions, but about steady progress, strong partnerships, and careful decisions that are designed to create long-term success. And this perspective will help you better understand the choices China makes in its interactions with other major countries, and why it often prefers a quiet and balanced approach, rather than a loud and confrontational one.
And this understanding will also help you see how global politics is evolving, because more and more countries are realizing that cooperation and stability can be more effective than conflict. And by studying China's approach, we can learn valuable lessons about the importance of patience, strategy, and balance in achieving long-term goals in a complex and interconnected world.
When we look at the relationship between China and Iran, it is important to understand that this partnership is not based on emotions or sudden political decisions, but instead it is built on strong economic interests, long-term planning, and mutual needs. Because China, as one of the world's largest economies, requires a stable and continuous supply of energy to support its industries and population, while Iran, with its vast natural resources, especially oil and gas, is looking for reliable partners to trade with in a global environment that can sometimes be challenging due to political pressures and restrictions.
Yes. And one of the most important aspects of this relationship is energy cooperation, because China has a strong and growing demand for oil, and Iran has large reserves that can help meet this demand, which creates a natural connection between the two countries. And beyond just buying oil, China is also interested in building long-term agreements that include investment in infrastructure, transportation, and energy projects, which allows both countries to benefit over time, while also strengthening their economic ties in a way that is stable and predictable.
Exactly, and this is where the idea of strategic cooperation becomes very important, because China and Iran are not just trading partners, but they are also working together on broader plans that can support their future goals, including development projects, regional connectivity, and economic growth. And these agreements are often designed to last for many years, which shows that both countries are thinking about the long term rather than focusing only on immediate benefits. And this kind of planning is a key part of China's global strategy.
Another important point is that China's interest in Iran is not only about energy, but also about geography and regional access, because Iran is located in a very important part of the world that connects different regions, including the Middle East, Central Asia, and even parts of Europe. And by building strong relations with Iran, China can improve its access to these regions, which supports its trade routes and global connectivity, making Iran an important partner in China's broader economic vision.
At the same time, what makes this relationship especially interesting is the way China manages it carefully without creating direct confrontation with other major powers, especially the United States. Because China understands that openly taking a strong political position in support of Iran could increase tensions. So instead, it chooses a quieter approach, where it continues its economic cooperation and maintains its partnership, but avoids actions or statements that could be seen as aggressive or confrontational on the global stage.
This is why we often describe China's approach as silent support, because while it continues to work with Iran and strengthen its economic ties, it does so in a way that is controlled and careful, without drawing too much attention or creating unnecessary conflict. And this allows China to protect its interests while also maintaining stability in its relationships with other countries, which is a very delicate balance that requires strategic thinking and patience.
And this balance is very important, because China does not fully align itself with Iran in a political or military sense, but instead keeps a certain level of distance, which allows it to remain flexible in its global relationships. And this means that China can continue working with Iran while also maintaining communication and cooperation with other countries that may have different views, which is a key part of its overall strategy of avoiding extreme positions.
In many ways, this relationship shows how modern global partnerships can be complex and multidimensional, where countries work together in some areas while still maintaining independence in others. And this is different from traditional alliances, because it allows countries like China to adapt to changing situations and protect their interests without being limited by strict commitments, which can be very useful in a world where political conditions can change quickly.
And for our listeners, understanding this strategic partnership helps explain why China acts the way it does in relation to Iran, because it is not just about politics, but also about economic economics, geography, and long-term planning. And by looking at these factors together, we can see that China's approach is carefully designed to maximize benefits while minimizing risks, which is a key principle in its global strategy.
So as we move forward in this episode, keep in mind that the relationship between China and Iran is not simple or one-dimensional, but instead it is a carefully managed partnership that reflects China's broader approach to global politics, where the goal is not to choose sides or create conflict, but to build connections, maintain balance, and support long-term growth in a complex and interconnected world.
When we talk about global power today, one of the most important relationships we need to understand is the complex and highly sensitive connection between China and the United States. Because this is not a simple friendship or a direct enemy relationship, but instead it is a form of strategic rivalry where both countries compete in many areas such as economics, technology, and global influence, while at the same time avoiding any direct military conflict that could create serious consequences for the entire world.
Yes. And this is what makes this relationship so unique. Because even though there are political tensions and disagreements between the two countries, they are still deeply connected through trade and economic systems, which means that both sides depend on each other in many ways. And this creates a situation where competition and cooperation exist at the same time, making the relationship very complex and carefully balanced in today's global system.
One of the most important areas of this competition is trade, because both China and the United States are among the largest economies in the world, and they exchange huge amounts of goods, services, and materials. Which means that even small changes in trade policies or tariffs can have a global impact, affecting not only these two countries but also many other nations that are connected to their supply chains and markets.
Exactly. And beyond trade, technology has become another major field of competition, because both countries are trying to lead in areas such as artificial intelligence, communication systems, digital infrastructure, and advanced manufacturing. And this technological race is not just about innovation, but also about influence, because the country that leads in technology can also shape global standards and future development patterns in powerful ways.
At the same time, we can clearly see that this competition is not turning into direct military confrontation. And one of the main reasons for this is the high level of interdependence between the two economies. Because despite their differences, both countries rely on global trade networks, financial systems, and international cooperation, which means that a direct conflict would not only harm them, but also create instability across the entire global economy.
Yes. And this mutual dependence is a key factor that helps maintain stability, because while there is competition, there is also a strong understanding that complete separation or conflict would be too costly for both sides. And this is why diplomatic communication, negotiations, and economic engagement continue even during periods of political tension, as both countries try to protect their interests without breaking the system that supports global growth.
Another important point is that both China and the United States are also competing for global influence, which means they are trying to build relationships with other countries, expand their economic partnerships, and strengthen their presence in different regions of the world. And this kind of influence competition is often subtle and indirect, focusing on development projects, investments, and international cooperation rather than open confrontation.
And this is where the situation becomes even more complex, because while they compete globally, they are also connected through global institutions, financial markets, and supply chains, which makes it very difficult for either side to completely separate from the other. And this creates a balance where competition exists, but it is controlled and limited by practical economic realities.
China's approach in this situation is very careful, because it avoids direct military confrontation with the United States, not only because of the risks involved, but also because China's main focus is long-term economic development and stability, which could be disrupted by any form of large-scale conflict. And this is why China prefers to manage tensions through diplomacy and strategic planning rather than escalation.
At the same time, the United States also understands that China is a major global player, And this means that both countries must constantly engage with each other in order to manage differences and avoid misunderstandings, even when they disagree on important issues, because the global system today is too interconnected for either side to ignore the other completely.
So what we see here is not a traditional war or peace situation, but rather a continuous balance of competition and cooperation, where both sides are trying to protect their interests while avoiding actions that could lead to uncontrollable consequences. And this balance requires constant communication, adjustment, and careful decision-making from both countries.
And this is also why global observers often describe this relationship as one of the most important in the world today, because it influences not only these two countries, but also global markets, technological development, and international stability, making it a central part of modern geopolitics that affects many regions across the world.
For our listeners, understanding this relationship helps you see that global politics is not always about clear enemies or allies, but often about complex interactions where countries compete in some areas while cooperating in others. And this balance is what prevents conflicts from escalating into something more dangerous.
And as we continue this discussion in the next sections, we will explore how China manages to balance its relationships with different countries at the same time, while still maintaining its own strategic goals, and how this approach reflects a broader vision of global stability and long-term planning in an interconnected world.
So stay with us, because what we are uncovering here is not just political competition, but a deeper system of global interaction, where economics, strategy, and diplomacy all work together to shape the future of international relations in ways that are often quiet, but extremely powerful. When we try to understand the global position of China in today's world, one of the most important ideas we need to focus on is the concept of balancing, because China is not operating in a simple environment where it only deals with one partner or one rival, but instead it is constantly managing relationships with different powerful countries at the same time, including Iran on one side and the United States on the other side. And this creates a very complex diplomatic situation that requires careful planning, patience, and long-term thinking rather than emotional or short-term decisions.
Yes, and this is where the idea of diplomatic neutrality becomes very important, because China often tries to avoid taking a very strong or extreme position in public, especially when it comes to sensitive international issues, and instead it prefers to maintain a balanced and measured approach, where it continues to communicate and cooperate with different countries without openly aligning itself too strongly with one side, which helps it reduce tensions and maintain flexibility in its global relationships.
One of the key reasons China uses this balancing strategy is because it understands that the modern world is highly interconnected, and making a strong commitment to one side while rejecting another could create unnecessary risks for its economic and political interests. So instead of choosing sides in a direct way, China focuses on building stable working relationships with multiple partners, even when those partners may not always agree with each other, which requires a very careful and controlled diplomatic approach.
And if we look closely at China's public communication style, we can see that it is often very careful with its language, because official statements are usually designed in a way that avoids strong emotional or aggressive wording. And this is not accidental, but part of a larger strategy that helps China avoid misunderstandings and prevent unnecessary escalation, while still clearly protecting its own interests in a calm and professional manner.
At the same time, China also uses controlled actions in its foreign policy, which means that it makes decisions gradually and carefully rather than taking sudden or unpredictable steps. And this allows other countries to better understand its intentions over time, even if those intentions are not always fully revealed in public. And this slow and steady approach helps reduce uncertainty in international relations.
Another important aspect of this balancing act is that China tries to keep its relationships with both Iran and the United States stable, even though these two countries often have very different political positions and interests. And this requires China to act in a way that does not strongly favor one side over the other in public. while still continuing its practical cooperation with both countries in areas that are important for its own development.
This is why we often see China engaging in economic cooperation with Iran, especially in areas like energy and trade, while at the same time maintaining significant economic and diplomatic engagement with the United States. And instead of allowing these relationships to conflict with each other, China tries to manage them separately, which helps reduce direct confrontation and maintain a more stable international environment.
Yes, and this approach is also supported by strategic patience, which means that China is willing to wait for long-term outcomes rather than trying to achieve immediate results. And this patience allows it to avoid unnecessary risks, because in global politics, quick decisions can sometimes lead to instability, while slower and more calculated actions can help maintain balance over time.
And when we talk about quiet influence, we are referring to the way China
네, 그만하겠습니다. 별로 크게 깊이 있는 해설을 제공하지 못하는 것 같아서 그냥 빠르게 영어를 읽는 것 말고는 별다른 느낌을 주지 못하네요. 그래서 이거는 여기서 마치도록 하겠습니다. 네, 다음 쉐도잉은 제목이 Life is short. How to spend it wisely and live fully. 되겠습니다.
By telling you something important. Right now, as you are listening to me, your heart is beating. Every beat of your heart is proof that life is moving forward. But here is the truth. One day, that heart will stop. Your time here is not forever. Life is short. Very short. And if you do not spend it wisely, you will wake up one day full of regret. You will look back and wish you had lived differently. That is why I want to speak with you today. Stay with me until the end of this talk, because it may change the way you see your life. Many people live as if life is endless. They waste hours, days, even years, doing things that do not matter. They fight over small things. They get lost in gossip. They chase the approval of others. But at the end of life, none of this will matter. What will matter is how you live, how you love, how you used your time, and how you made yourself grow. Think about this. You do not know how many years you have left. You do not even know how many days. Some people think, I am young, I have time. But life is not promised. Every day is a gift. The truth is, you could lose it all tomorrow. So the question is, what will you do with the time you have? That is what we are here to explore together. Time is the real treasure. People chase money. They chase fame. They chase comfort. But the greatest treasure in this world is not money, not fame, not even power. The greatest treasure is time. Why? Because time is the foundation of everything else. Without time, you cannot make money. Without time, you cannot enjoy comfort. Without time, you cannot even breathe. Time is the one gift that all of us receive equally, no matter who we are. Rich or poor, strong or weak, young or old. We all wake up each day with the same 24 hours. The difference between people who succeed and the people who waste their life is not how much time they get, but how wisely they spend it. Think about this. Money lost can be earned again. You can start a business. You can work harder. You can save. And you can rebuild. Opportunities lost can be replaced with a new opportunity. Even relationships, when broken, sometimes can be healed. But time is different. Once a moment is gone, it never returns. Once a day ends, it disappears forever. You cannot buy it back. You cannot trade for it. And you cannot bargain with it. Time is the most valuable resource, and yet it is the one people waste the most. Let me ask you something directly. Where is
Where
your
is
time
your
going
time
right now?
going right now?
Do you
Do you
spend
spend
hours scrolling on your phone, watching video
after video,
comparing your
comparing
life to
your life to
strangers you do not even know?
Do
Do
you
you
spend
spend
your
your days
days
waiting
waiting
for
for
something
something
magical
magical
to
to happen
instead of
instead of
making
making
something
something
happen with your
happen
own hands?
with your hand?
Do you let the
Do you
hours of
let
your life slip away in gossip,
when
in
gossip,
complaints, in
complaint, and
distractions?
distractions?
If so,
If so,
you must
you
realize
must
this
realize
truth.
this.
Every moment
Every
you waste
moment
is a moment
wasted,
lost forever.
lost forever.
You cannot
You
get it
cannot
back.
get it back.
Life is
Life
short,
is
and that
short.
means every
That means
second is
every
precious.
second.
But many people
But
do
many
not treat
people
it that
do
way.
not treat it that way.
They act as if they
They
have
act
unlimited time, as if they will live forever.
forever.
They say, I'll
They
start
say,
tomorrow.
I'll start tomorrow.
They say, I'll change
I'll
later.
change later.
But later
But
never
later
comes.
never comes.
Tomorrow is not
Tomorrow is
guaranteed.
not guaranteed.
The only
The
time you
only
truly
time you
own is
truly
now.
own is now.
The only
The
day
only
you can
day you
control
can
is
control
today.
is today.
The only hour
The
you
only
can
hour
use is
you
the
can
one you are
use is
in
the
right
one
now.
right now.
That is why
That
wise
is why
people
wise
respect
people
time.
respect time.
They do not
They
waste
do
it
not
on
waste
meaningless
meaningless.
things. They protect it like a treasure chest filled with gold. Using time
Using
wisely
time
does not
wisely.
mean working every second without rest. It means giving your time to what really matters. It means spending hours on things that make you grow, not things that drain your energy. It means spending minutes with people who lift you up, not with people who bring you down. It means using your days for activities that make you happy, that bring you peace, that give value to others. Time should be invested, not wasted. Imagine if you had a bank account where every morning $86,400 was deposited. But at the end of the day, whatever you did not spend would disappear. What would you do? You would spend every dollar wisely, right? Well, time works exactly the same way. Every morning you are given 86,400 seconds. At the end of the day, they are gone forever. You cannot save them. You cannot carry them into tomorrow. You either use them or lose them. So ask yourself again, how are you spending your time? Are you investing it in your dreams, your health, your relationships, your growth? Or are you throwing it away on distractions, fear, and laziness? The way you spend your time today is the life you will have tomorrow. Your future is not built in one big step. It is built in the small choices of how you use each moment. My dear friend, remember this always. Money can be replaced, fame can fade, power can be lost, but time is priceless. Respect it, use it, protect it, because life is short, and if you do not value your time, one day you will look back and wonder where it all went. Do not wait for someday. Many people live with the idea of someday. They say, someday I will travel. Someday I will write that book. Someday I will start that business. Someday I will get healthy. It sounds harmless, even hopeful. But you must understand something. Someday is not a real day. It does not exist on any calendar. Monday exists. Friday exists. December 1st exists. But someday, never. Someday is a trick your mind plays on you. It whispers, you have more time. You can start later. And while you believe that lie, your life slips away moment by moment. The truth is, life is short. And if you keep waiting for the perfect moment, you will never act. Think about it. When will everything be perfect? When will you have all the money, all the time, all the knowledge, all the support, and no fear? Never. There will always be challenges. There will always be something missing. If you wait for perfect conditions, you will die waiting. That is why the only perfect time to start is now. The people who live fully, the ones who look back without regret, are not the ones who waited. They are the
They are
ones who
the
took
ones who
action
took
today.
action today.
Do not make the
Do not
mistake
make
of
the
believing that
mistake
later
of
will be easier.
living that way.
Later is often
Later is
harder.
often harder.
The longer you
The
delay,
longer you
the
delay,
more
the
excuses
more
you create.
excuses you create.
Your fear
Your
grows bigger.
fear grows bigger.
Your energy
Your
gets
energy
weaker.
gets weaker.
Your
Your
motivation
motivation
fades.
fades.
You tell
You tell
yourself,
yourself,
I'll start
I'll
when I'm
start
ready.
when I'm ready.
But my
Oh,
friend,
my friend,
nobody ever feels
ever
100% ready. People who achieve great things did not wait until they were fearless. They did not wait until they were comfortable. They acted while they were uncertain, while they were nervous, while they were afraid. Let me give you an example. Imagine a person who dreams of writing a book. For years they say, someday I will write it. But they never start. 10 years later, they are older, busier, and still saying the same thing. Another person, however, sits down today and writes one page. Just one. Then another tomorrow. And another the next day. In a year, their book is finished. What is the difference between the two people? It is not talent. It is not time. It is simply action. One person started. The other waited for someday. So let me ask you, what dream are you delaying? What goal are you keeping on hold? What promise have you made to yourself that you keep pushing into the future? Maybe you want to travel. Maybe you want to learn English. Maybe you want to change your career. Maybe you want to build a business. Maybe you want to improve your health. Whatever it is, ask yourself honestly. If not now, then when? If not today, then which day? Life does not wait. Life moves forward whether you act or not. And every day you postpone your dream, you are losing precious time you will never get back. The fear of failure, the fear of judgment, the fear of discomfort. These fears will not kill you, but waiting will. Because waiting slowly kills your dream. So stop waiting for someday. Stop believing in the perfect moment. Life is short. The clock is ticking. Take the first step today. It does not matter how small that step is. What matters is that you begin. Start where you are. Use what you have. Do what you can. And tomorrow, take another step. That is how dreams come alive. Not someday, but today. Relationships matter more than things. At the end of life, nobody asks, how many cars did I own? Or, how big was my house? Nobody lies in their final moments counting money or admiring trophies. Instead, people ask questions of the heart. Who loved me? Who did I love? Did I spend enough time with my family? Did I show kindness to my friends? Did I live in a way that brought me closer to people rather than pushing them away? These are the questions that truly matter. Because life is short. And in the end, it is not the things you collect that bring peace. It is the love you share. Yet so many of us forget this truth. We live in a world that teaches us to chase possessions. Advertisements tell us, buy this and you will be happy. Society says, work harder, earn more, climb higher. And so we spend hours at our jobs, chasing promotions, chasing status, chasing money. But in the process, we ignore the people around us. Parents become too busy to sit with their children. Children grow up forgetting to respect and honor their parents. Friends lose contact, not because they stopped caring, but because they were too proud or too distracted to reach out. Think about how many families break apart not because of a lack of love, but because of a lack of time. A father says, I am doing all this for my family. Yet he is never home to see his children grow. A mother says, I am working so hard to give my kids a better life. Yet she forgets that the best gift she can give them is her presence. Friends argue and stop talking. holding grudges for years until one day one of them is gone, and the chance to reconnect is lost forever. If life is short, then the people you love should matter most. Your relationships are your true wealth. A hug is worth more than a luxury car. A laugh with a friend is more valuable than a new phone. A dinner with your family is richer than any gold. When you look back on your life, it is these moments of connection that will warm your heart, not the size of your bank account. So let me remind you, call your parents, even if you think they already know. Tell them you love them. Tell your friend that you appreciate them before it is too late. Hug your children while they are small, because they will not stay that way forever. Be fully present with your partner, because love grows only when we give it attention. Do not wait until tomorrow, because tomorrow may never come. Too often we think, I will spend time with my family when things settle down. I will meet my friend after I finish this project. I will give more time to my loved ones once I achieve my goals. But by the time things settle down, months or even years may pass. And once that time is gone, you cannot get it back. You may achieve your goals, but you may lose the people who mattered most along the way. My dear friend, remember this truth. When life ends, it is not the money in the bank that comforts you. It is the love you gave and the love you received. People on their deathbeds never say, I wish I had worked more hours. They say, I wish I had spent more time with my children. I wish I had told my spouse I loved them more often. I wish I had forgiven my friend. Relationships are the real treasure of life. So do not wait. Pick up the phone. Write that message. Spend that evening together. Choose love over pride. Connection over isolation. Presence over distraction. Life is short and things fade, but love lasts. The most beautiful memories are not made of money or possessions. They are made of people, laughter, and love. Live with purpose, not just routine. Many people live their lives in cycles that never change. They wake up, go to work, eat, scroll through their phones, watch television, and go to bed. The next day looks exactly the same. Then weeks pass, months pass, even years pass, and they realize nothing has really changed. This is not truly living. This is existing. It is like being alive, but not really awake. If life is short, why would you waste it living the same routine every day without meaning? Living with purpose means breaking free from this cycle. It means asking yourself the deeper questions. Why am I here? What do I want my life to mean? What do I want to leave behind when my time is over? These questions are not easy, but they are necessary. Because when you have purpose, every day becomes important. When you lack purpose, every day feels empty, no matter how busy you are. Many people think purpose has to be something huge, like becoming famous, starting a global movement, or changing the entire world. But that is not true. Purpose does not always mean something big. Sometimes your purpose is small but powerful. It could be raising your child with love so they grow into a kind human being. It could be helping the people in your community live better lives. It could be using your talents, whether it is cooking, teaching, building, or creating art, to make life brighter for others. Think about this. A teacher may never become famous, but their purpose in teaching shapes the future of hundreds of students. A nurse may never appear, but their care saves lives and gives families hope. A parent may never write books or build companies, but their love builds character in their children that passes through generations. Purpose
Purpose
is not about
is not about
size.
size.
It is about
It is
meaning.
about meaning.
Without
Without
purpose,
purpose,
life feels like an endless routine. You wake
You
up
wake
but
up
feel
but
tired
feel
before the
tired
day
before the
even
day even
begins.
begins.
You
You
do
do
things but wonder. What is
what
the
is the
point?
point?
You
You
achieve
achieve a
small
small
goals
goal
but feel
no joy.
That is
That
why
is why
so many people,
even
after
after
earning
earning money or
comfort,
reaching
still
comfort,
feel empty
still
inside.
feel empty inside.
They followed
They
the
followed
routine,
the routine,
but they
but
forgot
they
the
forgot
purpose.
the purpose.
With purpose,
With purpose, however,
even
even
small
small
actions
actions
become powerful. Cooking a meal for your family becomes an act of love. Going to work becomes part of building something meaningful. Talking to a friend becomes a chance to give support and kindness. Purpose changes how you see your actions. It makes every day feel valuable. So how do you find purpose? You start by asking, what gives meaning to my life? What makes me feel alive? What activity, no matter how small, makes me feel like my time is being used wisely? For some, it is creating something. For others, it is helping people. For some, it is learning, growing, and sharing knowledge. Purpose does not have to be discovered in one moment. It grows slowly as you pay attention to what makes your heart feel full. Remember, you are not here just to survive. You are here to live. You are here to grow, to give, to learn, to love, and to leave behind something greater than yourself. Do not spend your life trapped in meaningless routines. Break free by choosing purpose over habit. My dear friend, life is short. Do not waste it repeating the same empty cycle. Live with purpose. Let every action, big or small, connect to something that matters to you. When you live with purpose, you will not just exist, you will truly live. And when your time comes to an end, you will leave knowing your life had meaning. Stop worrying about what others think. One of the biggest ways people waste their short life is by worrying about the opinions of others. Many people live like prisoners, not inside a physical jail, but inside a mental one. They constantly think, what will people say? What will they think if I fail? What if they laugh at me? What if they don't like me? They are afraid of judgment. They are afraid of rejection. They are afraid of standing out. And because of that fear, they never truly live. But let me tell you the truth. No matter what you do, some people will not like you. You could be the kindest, most helpful person in the world, and still, someone will find a reason to criticize you. You could achieve great success, and some people will envy you. You could try to please everyone, and still, someone will complain. That is how the world works. Human beings have different opinions, different tastes, and different expectations. It is impossible to make everyone happy. So why waste your life trying to please everyone? If you try to live by other people's rules, you will lose yourself. You will wear masks just to be accepted. You will say yes when you want to say no. You will follow paths that do not belong to you, simply because you are afraid of disapproval. But remember this. When you do that, you are giving your short and precious life to someone else's control. You are living their life, not yours. Life is short. Do what feels true to you. Follow your own path, even if people do not understand it. Wear what makes you feel confident, not what makes others approve. Speak your truth, even if your voice shakes. Try the things you have always wanted to try, even if people laugh. At the end of your life, the opinions of others will not matter. Nobody will stand at your grave and say, I am glad they lived the way I wanted. What will matter is whether you lived honestly, whether you lived courageously, and whether you lived in a way that made you proud. Think of it like
Think of
this.
it like this.
People's
People's
opinions are like
opinions are
passing
like a passing
clouds.
cloud.
Today they
Today
admire
they
you.
admire you.
Tomorrow they
Tomorrow
criticize
you
you.
criticize
The
you.
next day
The
they
next
forget
day
about
your
you. Their opinions are
opinions are
temporary,
temporary.
but your life
But your
is
life
permanent.
is permanent.
You carry the
You
weight of your
carry the
choices forever.
choices forever.
So why
So
put your
why put your
happiness in the
happiness
hands
in
of
the hand
people
of
who may
people
not
who
even
may not
remember
even
you
remember you
tomorrow?
tomorrow?
The people who
The
make the
people who
biggest
make the
difference in the
biggest
world
difference in the
are
world
not the
are not
ones
the
who
ones
live
who
for
live for
approval.
approval.
They are
They
the
are
ones
the
who
ones
lived
who
with
live with
courage.
courage.
Imagine if
Imagine
every
if
great
every
leader,
great
every
leader,
great
every great
artist, every
artist,
great
every
inventor
great inventor
had worried
had
about what
worried
others
about what
thought.
others thought.
They would have
They
done
would
nothing.
have done nothing.
The world
The
would
world
have
would
no
have no
progress.
progress.
Courage means
Courage
choosing
means
your
choosing
path,
your path,
even if
even
others
if
laugh
others
or
laugh and
criticize.
criticize.
So ask
So ask
yourself,
yourself,
are you living for
are you living
yourself,
for yourself,
or are you
or
living
are you
for the
living
approval of
for
others?
approval of others?
When you wake up
When
in the
you wake
morning,
up in the morning,
do you think
do you
about what
think
makes
about
you
what
happy,
makes you happy?
or do you
Or
think
do you
about
think
what will
about
impress
what
other people?
other people?
Be honest with yourself, because this may be the most important question of your life. My dear friend, stop giving away your time and energy to the opinions of others. People's words cannot build your life, and they cannot live it for you. Only you can do that. Be bold enough to live according to your values. Be strong enough to follow your own path. Be free enough to choose your own happiness. Because at the end of your life, you will not regret the people you disappointed. You will regret the moments you disappointed yourself. Live honestly. Live courageously. Live proudly. Life is too short to be anyone else but you. Forgive quickly and move on. Another trap that wastes your short life is holding on to anger. Many people carry heavy burdens in their hearts for years. They remember every insult, every betrayal, every mistake that was done to them. They replay these events in their minds over and over again. They feel hurt, and they feel justified in their anger. But slowly, without even realizing it, they begin to poison themselves with bitterness. Anger becomes a chain around their heart, holding them back from happiness, from love, and from peace. Holding grudges may feel like strength at first, but in reality, it is weakness. When you keep anger inside, you give power to the person who hurt you. You allow them to control your feelings, your thoughts, and even your future. Every time you think of the wrong done to you, you relive the pain. You let it consume your energy and your focus. You waste precious moments of life thinking about the past instead of living in the present. And life is too short for that. Life is short, and happiness is fragile. That is why forgiving quickly is one of the greatest gifts you can give yourself. Forgiveness does not mean that the other person is right, or that you accept what they did. It does not mean you forget or pretend the pain never happened. Forgiveness is not about them. It is about you. It is about freeing yourself. It is about letting go of the heavy weight that is holding your heart down. You forgive not because they deserve it, but because you deserve peace. Think about it this way. Every minute you spend angry is a minute you could spend happy. Every hour you spend thinking about betrayal is an hour you could spend in love. Every day you hold on to resentment is a day you lose your freedom. Bitterness is like drinking poison and expecting someone else to die. It only harms the person who holds it, and it does not change the past. When you forgive, something amazing happens. You release yourself from the chains of resentment. You open your heart to new opportunities, to new relationships, and to new joys. You no longer live in the past, but in the present. You regain control over your life. You begin to see the world not through anger, but through clarity and understanding. You feel lighter, freer, and stronger than before. Forgiveness also makes you wiser. It teaches patience, empathy, and understanding. It helps you recognize that everyone makes mistakes, including yourself. Holding grudges keeps you stuck, but forgiving allows you to move forward. It allows you to focus on what matters most: your own growth, your happiness, and your relationships. My dear friend, do not waste your short life being bitter. Do not let the past dictate your future. Let go of the anger. Release the resentment. Free yourself by forgiving. Life is too short to carry that heavy weight in your heart. Instead, spend your time on things that bring you joy. Spend your energy loving, creating, learning, and growing. Forgive quickly. Move on gracefully. And watch how your life transforms when your heart is no longer chained to the past. Remember, forgiveness is not weakness. It is strength. It is a gift you give to yourself, a step toward peace, and a way to live your life fully. Life is short. Do not waste it on hate. Free your heart. Forgive, let go, and move forward. Focus on experiences, not possessions. When people look back on their lives, they rarely remember the things they bought. Rarely do they think, I am so glad I had that expensive watch, or I am so happy I owned that big house. The happiest memories are almost always about experiences, the moments they truly lived. It is the trip they took to a new place, the laughter they shared with friends, the quiet evenings spent talking with family, the time they danced in the rain without care, or the long walk they took under the sunset. These are the memories that fill the heart and stay with you forever. Yet so many people spend their lives chasing possessions. They think that buying things will make them happy. They work long hours to afford the latest gadgets, designer clothes, big houses, and luxury cars. But the truth is, possessions can bring temporary pleasure, not lasting joy. Things break. Things lose value. Things get old. A new phone that excites you today will be outdated in a year. A car you treasure will one day rust. But experiences once lived cannot be taken away. They remain with you, stored in your memory and in your soul. If life is short, then it makes sense to invest in experiences, not just possessions. Buy memories, not just things. Travel, even if it is just to the next city. Explore new places, meet new people, and see the world from different perspectives. Step out of your comfort zone. Try new foods. Take that class you've always wanted. Learn a new language, a new skill, or a new hobby. These experiences shape you, help you grow, and give you stories you will remember for a lifetime. Experiences also create connections. A shared laugh with a friend, a deep conversation with a parent, a quiet moment with a partner. These moments strengthen relationships and build bonds that no money can buy. Even simple experiences, like cooking a meal together or taking a walk in nature, can leave a lasting impact. They create emotions and memories that material possessions can never replicate. Think about the happiest people you know. What makes them truly happy? It is not the number of things they own. It is the adventures they went on, the time spent with loved ones, the moments of joy and connection they allowed themselves to experience. Experiences give life meaning. They make your days bright and your heart full. Possessions, on the other hand, can make life heavy. They require maintenance, attention, and worry. Experiences lighten the soul. Even small experiences matter. You do not need to travel to a distant country to create a memory. You can
You
find
can
joy
find the
in
joy
everyday
in every
moments.
moment.
Watching a
Watching a
sunset,
sunset,
sharing a meal
sharing a
with
meal
someone you
with
love,
someone you love,
dancing to your
dancing
favorite
to your
song,
favorite song,
helping someone
helping
in
in
need,
need,
or simply
or
being
simply
fully
being
present
fully
in a
present
quiet
in a
moment.
quiet moment.
These
These
experiences are
experiences are
treasures.
treasures.
They stay
They
with you
stay
long
with you
after the
long
objects
after
fade away.
object.
My dear friend,
My dear friend,
if life is short, do not waste
do not
it
waste the
collecting things that
collecting
will
things
soon be
that will soon be
forgotten.
forgotten.
Spend your
Spend
time
your
and
time and
energy
energy
creating
creating
memories. Live
Live
fully in the
fully
moments
in the
that matter.
moments that matter.
Embrace adventure, laughter, love, and learning. Experiences shape your character, fill your heart with joy, and give your life richness that no possession ever can. Remember, possessions may fade, but experiences last forever. They stay in your heart, in your mind, and in the stories you will tell for years to come. Choose experiences over things. Collect memories. Live a life that you will remember. Not one filled with things, but one filled with life itself. Growth is the best use of time. Life is short, but it is also long enough to grow, to learn, and to improve yourself every single day. Every moment of your life holds the potential for growth if you are willing to use it wisely. Every book you read, every new skill you practice, every challenge you face, and every obstacle you overcome makes you stronger, wiser, and more capable. Growth is not something that happens by accident. It is something you must actively choose. It is the best way to respect the gift of life, because when you grow, you honor the time you have. Too many people waste their short lives in comfort and laziness. They settle into routines, do the minimum, and let their potential fade. They say, I will improve tomorrow, or I will try later. But life waits for no one. Every day you spend stagnant is a day lost forever. Every year that passes without learning, without challenging yourself, is a year that could have been used to become stronger, smarter, and better. The best investment you can make is in yourself, and the best use of time is growth. Growth does not always mean achieving big goals immediately. It can be small, steady improvements that over time transform your life. Learning a new language opens doors to new cultures and people. Developing a new skill increases your confidence and opportunities. Reading books expands your mind and changes how you see the world. Even facing challenges, solving problems, and overcoming fear are forms of growth. Each step forward, no matter how small, builds your strength and shapes your character. Do not underestimate the power of consistent effort. 1 hour spent learning, training, or reflecting each day adds up. A year of steady growth can completely change who you are. Imagine looking back 5 years from now. Would you rather see a version of yourself that has grown, learned, and improved, or one that stayed the same, caught in the comfort of laziness? Growth is what separates those who live with purpose from those who simply exist. Life is short, but growth makes it rich. Growth gives your life meaning. When you face difficulties, you gain resilience. When you learn new skills, you gain confidence. When you build your character, you gain pride. Every time you push yourself beyond your limits, you are adding value to your life. You are becoming someone you can be proud of. And at the end of the day, when you look back at your journey, nothing feels better than knowing you used your time to become stronger, wiser, and better. Think about it this way. Life is a canvas, and growth is the paint. Without growth, your life is plain, dull, and empty. With growth, your life becomes colorful, meaningful, and full of achievements. Growth is not only about personal success, It is about becoming a person who can help others, inspire others, and make the world a better place. Every lesson learned, every skill gained, every challenge overcome prepares you to live fully and to give fully. So, my dear friend, do not waste your short life being stagnant. Choose growth every day. Read, learn, train, and challenge yourself. Build a healthy body, a sharp mind, and a strong character. Push yourself beyond comfort, beyond fear, and beyond what seems possible. Life is short, but growth gives it richness that possessions, comfort, or even time alone cannot give. Growth turns an ordinary life into an extraordinary one. Remember, time may be limited, but your potential is not. Respect your life by using every day to grow. Because when life ends, it is not the things you own, but the person you became that will make your life meaningful. Growth is the best use of your time, and it is the truest way to live fully. Gratitude makes life longer. Do you know why some people feel like life is short, while others feel like it is full and rich? The secret is gratitude. Gratitude changes how you experience every moment. When you are truly grateful, life does not feel rushed. You begin to notice the little things that make life beautiful. The sunlight shining through the trees, the smile of a child, the sound of birds in the morning, the gentle touch of a loved one, or even the simple taste of your food. These moments, small as they seem, create a deep sense of meaning in your life. Gratitude turns ordinary days into extraordinary ones. Many people wait for big things to feel grateful. They think, I will be grateful when I get that promotion, when I achieve that goal, when life becomes perfect. But the truth is, life is never perfect. Waiting for a perfect moment is like waiting for a train that will never arrive. Gratitude is not about the big achievements. It is about noticing and appreciating what you already have. When you are grateful for the small things, life begins to feel richer. Every moment becomes precious. Every breath becomes a gift. Every day becomes an opportunity to experience joy. Gratitude does not give you more years, but it makes every year you have feel fuller. People who practice gratitude experience life differently. They do not feel constantly rushed, frustrated, or dissatisfied. They notice beauty in ordinary places, kindness in ordinary people, and joy in ordinary moments. Even in difficult times, gratitude allows them to see lessons and opportunities rather than only pain. It shifts your focus from what is missing to what is already present, and that perspective transforms your life. You can start practicing gratitude right now. You do not need a special day, a big achievement, or a perfect situation. Begin with simple things. Thank life for the breath in your lungs, the heart that beats inside you, the roof over your head, the food you eat, and the people who care about you. Thank life for another chance today, another day to grow, another opportunity to smile or help someone. The more you practice gratitude, the more your heart opens to life, and the richer your experiences become. Gratitude also strengthens relationships. When you appreciate the people around you, you notice their kindness, support, and love. You express thanks to those who matter, and those moments of appreciation deepen your bonds. Friends, family, and partners respond to gratitude with warmth, creating a cycle of positive energy that fills your life with connection and love. Gratitude turns ordinary interactions into memorable moments and makes people feel valued. My dear friend, life is short, but gratitude makes it long in feeling and experience. It allows you to slow down, to notice, to enjoy, and to love. Without gratitude, time slips by unnoticed, and life feels empty. With gratitude, even the smallest moments become meaningful, and the simplest experiences become treasures. The sunlight, the air you breathe, the smile of a stranger. These become sources of joy when you are grateful. So start today. Do not wait for tomorrow. Do not wait for perfection. And do not wait for something big. Open your heart to gratitude now. Thank life for what you have, for who you are, and for the chance to experience another day. Gratitude turns a short life into a rich life. It fills your heart, your mind, and your soul. It gives you a sense of fullness that no amount of money, possessions, or achievements can provide. Remember, the secret to feeling like life is long is not in time. It is in your perspective. When you live with gratitude, life expands. Every moment becomes precious. Every day becomes beautiful. Life may be short, but gratitude makes it timeless, rich, and unforgettable. Final words for you. My dear friend, life is short. Too short to waste on fear. Too short to waste on anger. Too short to waste on worrying about what others think or trying to impress them. You only get one life, and every moment counts. The clock is always moving, and the days will not wait for you. That is why it is so important to use your time wisely, to spend it on things that truly matter, and to focus on what brings joy, purpose, and meaning into your life. Spend your time with the people you love. Cherish your family, nurture your friendships, and be present with your partner. These are the moments that make life worthwhile. Spend your energy on your purpose. Find what drives you, what excites you, what makes your heart beat faster, and dedicate yourself to it fully. Let your actions reflect your dreams, your values, and your passions. In doing so, you will not only enrich your own life, but you will also leave a positive impact on the people around you. Spend your days growing, learning, forgiving, and giving. Every day is an opportunity to become a better version of yourself. Learn something new. Read, study, practice, and improve. Grow not only your skills, but also your character. Forgive quickly, so your heart is free from anger and resentment. Give generously, not only your money, but also your time, your love, and your kindness. These are the things that truly matter, the treasures that cannot be taken away, and the gifts that make life beautiful. Remember, my friend, one day you will take your last breath. That is not something to fear. It is a reminder to live fully before that day comes. Life is precious, and every moment is an opportunity to make it meaningful. As I share with you on English Achieve, the choice is yours. You can live in fear, waste time, and chase things that do not matter. Or you can live boldly, wisely, and with intention, making each day count and building a life you are proud of. Do not wait. Do not put your dreams, your love, or your happiness off until tomorrow. Start today. Begin where you are, with what you have, and with the courage to make your life extraordinary. Life is short, but if you live it wisely, it will be enough. Every choice matters. Every action matters. Live fully, love deeply, and make your life a story worth remembering. Imagine standing in front of a mirror and really seeing yourself. Not your flaws, not your mistakes, not the things others said about you, but you. The real, raw, beautiful version of you that's been buried under years of comparison, judgment, and self-doubt. Most people never meet that version of themselves because they spend their entire lives trying to please others, trying to fit in, trying to be loved, all while forgetting the most important person they need to love first, themselves. We live in a world that constantly tells us we're not enough. From childhood, we're taught to chase approval. We study hard to make our parents proud. We dress a certain way to look good for society. We talk, walk, and behave in ways that will make others like us. But in the process, we forget that the foundation of real happiness and confidence comes from self-love. Without it, everything we do becomes an endless chase, and we never feel truly complete. So, my friend, before you look for love, validation, or respect from anyone else, learn to give it to yourself. Because when you love yourself first, everything in life changes. Your relationships, your mindset, your peace, and your entire energy. This is not selfishness.